Alright, the Winx characters compete in the Hunger Games. Aisha finds a canteen full of water. Brandon runs away with a lighter and some rope. Farragonda runs away from the cornucopia. Valtor snatches a pair of sais. Bloom runs away from the cornucopia. Miss Griffin runs away from the cornucopia. Chada severely injures Icy and leaves her to die. Roxy takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Techna takes a spear. Lockette runs away. Helia finds a backup full of camping equipment. Miss Griselda, Selena, Darcy, and Naboo share everything they gathered before running. Musa grabs a jar of fishing bait, but while Daphne gets fishing gear, and Stella grabs a jar of fishing bait while Stormy gets fishing gear. Flora gathers as much food as she can. Riven, Sky, and Timmy work together to get as many supplies as possible. Brandon tends to Stormy's wounds. Lockette tends to Aisha's wounds. Riven receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Daphne, Helia, Miss Griselda, and Chada raid Naboo's camp while he's hunting. Techna receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Roxy stabs Flora in the back with a trident. Stella shoots a poisonous dart into Farragonda's neck, slowly killing her. Darcy injures herself. Selena discovers a river. Sky makes a slingshot. Valtor defeats Bloom in a fight, but spares her life. Timmy sprains his ankle while running away from Musa. Miss Griffin camouflages herself in the bushes. Okay. Wow. Stormy and Miss Griffin tell stories about themselves to each other. Sky and Daphne track down and kill Riven. Okay, what did he do? Bloom, Chada, Lockette, and Naboo and Aisha sleep in shifts. Stella lets Timmy into her shelter. Musa sets up camp for the night. Selena tries to sing herself to sleep. Techna receives food from an unknown sponsor. Miss Griselda looks at the night sky. Roxy questions her sanity. Valtor climbs a tree to rest. Helia cooks his food before putting his fire out. Brandon cries himself to sleep, and Darcy unknowingly eats toxic berries. Chada overhears Miss Griselda and Timmy talking in the distance. Lockette receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Techna discovers a river. Musa makes a slingshot. Selena, Brandon, Naboo, and Stella and Miss Griffin hunt for other tributes. Helia questions his sanity. Valtor attacks Roxy, but she manages to escape. And Daphne, Stormy, Sky, and Bloom track down and kill Aisha. Okay, a cloud of poisonous smoke starts to fill the arena. Timmy survives, Bloom survives, Brandon sacrifices himself so Stormy can get away. Okay, that is what is going on with Brandon and Stormy? Helia survives, Selena sacrifices herself so Naboo can get away. Okay, Chada is engulfed in the cloud. Sky survives, Roxy survives, Stella survives. Valtor slowly pushes Miss Griselda closer into the cloud until she can't resist anymore. Techna slowly pushes Musa into the cloud until she can't resist anymore. Lockette survives, Daphne survives, and Miss Griffin does not survive. Oh, wait, I totally thought Valtor was pushing Miss Griffin. He was pushing Miss Griselda. And all these people are dead now. Okay, Lockette, Roxy, and Valtor discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Helia fends Naboo, Bloom, and Techna away from his fire. Daphne, Stella, Stormy, and Timmy and Sky sleep in shifts. Valtor tries to spearfish with Trident. Naboo explores the arena. Roxy, Bloom, Stella, and Timmy hunt for other tributes. Lockette diverts Techna's attention and runs away. Stormy picks flowers. Helia searches for a water source. Daphne defeats Sky in a fight but spares his life. Naboo sees a fire but stays hidden. Lockette pushes Stella off a cliff during a knife fight. Valtor fends Helia, Techna, and Timmy away from his fire. Sky, Bloom, Daphne, and Stormy sleep in shifts, and Roxy accidentally steps on a landmine. Lockette forces Helia to kill Bloom or Naboo, and he decides to kill Bloom. Techna severely injures Timmy, but puts him out of his misery. Stormy travels to higher ground. Daphne collects fruit from a tree, and Sky silently snaps Valtor's neck. Lockette receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Sky starts a fire. Techna fends Stormy, Naboo, and Helia away from her fire. Daphne sets up camp. Stormy decides not to go to the feast. Lockette shoots an arrow into Naboo's head. Helia decides not to go to the feast. Sky falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Daphne decides not to go to the feast. Techna decides not to go to the feast. Helia kills Techna for her supplies. Lockett receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor, and Daphne defeats Stormy in a fight but spares her life. Everyone's been sparing each other. Stormy tends to Helia's wounds. Lockett receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Who is Lockett's unknown sponsor? Stormy camouflages herself. Helia hunts further tributes. Lockett thinks about home. Okay, I think these are the last freestanding, right? Stormy tries to sing herself to sleep. Helia is awoken by nightmares. Lockett dies from an infection. Okay, it's Stormy first. Oh. Wait. Okay, the winner is Helia. Alright. Well, that's the end of the video.